Hey guys, so I found what I was trying to talk about in that last video. You guys haven't seen it most likely, but I did a Oprah over 9,000 penises type thing video, and I was talking about back in the day and how I was in Ventrillo when people managed to call Chris Hansen. Now, this was one of the best moments I've ever experienced because these people were trying for hours to get a hold of Chris Hansen, and they were trying to talk to his agent. They were, for hours, and they were about to give up. And one of the guys in there, he was like this British dude, and he was kind of, trying to get the numbers and contact with everyone and like patching them through. And just when they thought that they were going to give up, they were like, no, let's just give it a few more minutes. And yeah, I'm glad they did, and I'm glad I was there because I was about to leave. Because I'd been sitting there. I was playing WoW, and I was sitting there listening to them, and I'm like, we're not gonna get Chris Hansen. We're not gonna get Chris Hansen. And I'm thinking I'm about to leave, but the fucking celestial bodies must have aligned. The planets all lined up, and every divine being was shining their blessings down on that group that day because they managed to do it. And I like the thing says a talented Chris Hansen impersonator. He really wasn't. He just talked like this. So basically, Chris has like a kind of a nasally, like a very subtle nasal voice, and he likes to draw out his words, and kind of like at the end. And that's really all that guy was doing. He was like, I'm Chris Hansen. So it wasn't really a good impression. You'll hear it, but here we go. It's 5 minutes, um, so you can see the lead up to what we were or what they were doing. Like I said, I had nothing to do with it. I was just in there. Yeah.
Ringing.
Your calling does not take unidentified calls. Your caller ID was not received. To enter an access code, press 1. Or to record your name so that we may announce your call,
I got my cell phone. I got my cell phone. I'm doing this.
Okay, good. Since you guys sound like girls, someone call us Sophia.
Why would we call Sophia? She already knows.
Call as Sophia. You sound like a girl anyway. Just say, hey, it's Sophia.
I'm the freaking officer.
Chris doesn't fucking know who you are.
No. Get spoof cards. Spoof cards.
What? You're calling one on your cell phone? Don't fucking... I'll fucking kill you, you stupid fuck. I swear to God. Trouble. I swear to fucking God. All that... I will don't fucking find you.
Yeah,
I'll fucking find you. Call the phone number.
No, fucking shut up.
Fucking idiots. You're gonna ruin the win.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
It's fucking calling. Shut up, mute. Faggots, everyone mute.
Calling does not take unidentified calls. Your caller ID was not received.
Get
To enter
spoof
an
cards.
code, press 1.
Two.
Or to record your name so that we may announce your call, press 2. The person you are calling does not...
What are we...
Why didn't we hit 2?
If you
Well,
do that...
because this faggot's still talking. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I wasn't...
Are you gonna fuck this up? We'll just kick you out now. Fucking call the number. All right. Let's...
down arrow and click display dial pad. It's up where you fucking controls are to mute your mic and shit.
No, I know where to mute the mic. I don't see
Yeah. There's a little fucking button with a triangle, a down arrow.
I see it. Dude, I've never used Skype before. I'm sorry. I'm calling.
Your calling does not take unidentified calls. Your caller ID was not received. To enter an access code, press 1. Or to record your name so that we may announce the call, please hold. So that we may announce your call, please say your name or the name of the company you represent after the beep.
Brian from Dateline.
Please hold while we attempt to complete your call. This may take a few moments. Still trying. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Hi, is Chris around?
This is him.
Chris, I have the chat logs. I know what you said. And I just want to say that the sex with the underage girls is not appreciated. Like soft, sensual kissing, I like to make love. In Connecticut, of course. Now, I've been watching the show, and I just wanted to say I'm extremely happy with the turns you've taken and the accountability you've made people have. Thank you. I like rape.
Holy shit!
You just called Chris fucking Hansen. Holy
Holy shit! You should have dropped the line. This is Chris Hansen from fucking Back on NBC.
What the fuck? I just talked to Chris Hansen, man.
So that's pretty epic. When it happened, and like I said, you could hear there was a British dude. I don't remember all the names, obviously, but he was the one kind of setting up with numbers and trying to get in contact with people. But you can tell what I was talking about with the impression. So basically, he just talked kind of nasally and drew out his words. I'm Chris Hansen. So, but just it's the fact that they got Chris Hansen on the phone. Chris Hansen is a freaking icon. You know, if you've watched To Catch a Predator, one of the best shows of all time. The fact that it was taken off and he had to come back with Hansen versus Predator, and even that didn't stay. It's such a shame because this guy had it down to an art form. It was an art form. You know, he comes out. Why don't you have a seat right over there? He's like, what are you doing here? And then always you want to try again? He's just, and then he was just like calling him. He's like, you see, the problem with that is we have the chat logs. Like, dude, you don't fuck with Chris Hansen. That man can smell a pedophile a mile away. They had him out on a leash. They're like, where are they, Chris? Where are they? He's like, they're 5 miles that way. They're 5 miles that way. They're coming in a blue sedan. Have 100,000 miles on it and about half tank of gas. You can tell everything about them before they show up. He's wearing a blue jersey with a New York Giants hat. Chris Hansen, you can't get anything past him. You know, and in the earlier seasons, he kind of messed around a lot with them. But then as you could see that he was getting, physically he was getting older, and he was just doing things that older people do, the not giving a fuck and having no time for their bullshit. And he's just like, the problem I have with that is that we have the chat logs, and you said that you acknowledged that this girl was 13 years old. How would you feel if someone came into your home trying to do the same thing with your daughter? And And then of course, the creme de la creme of all of it, who are you? I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story about adults who meet children online for sex. Now, if there's anything you want to say, feel free to say it. If not, you're free to walk out the door you came in. I mean, he just had it down. It was a science, and no man can ever crack the code of what this man has done. It is just perfect. I'm praising this guy too much, but if you remember To Catch a Predator back in the day, that show was amazing. And despite the fact that I've seen the episodes like 50 million times because of how amazing this dude is, it's still fun. And in fact, if you guys want me to watch some of them, I mean, I think I might have to like flip the image so that way it doesn't get copyright struck. But God, it was an art form. It was like watching God create the universe. Just everything fell in its place perfectly. But anyways, I thought you guys might enjoy that. Like I said, I wasn't actually doing anything. I was just sitting in there, and before I left, they ended up trying one last time, and luckily I was there while it happened, and I sat there. I was like, because obviously I knew everyone knew at this point who Chris Hansen was, and at that point I loved watching not Hansen vs Predator, but To Catch a Predator, and just to hear his voice say, "Hello, yes it is." Perfection. But anyways, yeah, if you want me to watch some To Catch a Predator, let me know. Anything else you guys want to see, let me know below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.